Welcome to Trending Now USA. I'm Bella, and today we dive into a sensational tennis story that's sending ripples across the global sports landscape. Eala, the young tennis prodigy from the Philippines, has done it again. She's defeated Varvara Gracheva in a thrilling semifinal showdown to advance to the Eastbourne Open Finals, marking another historic milestone in her skyrocketing career. This is not just a victory, it's a statement. A 19-year-old Filipina standing tall among the world's elite, fighting point by point, and proving that heart, grit, and belief can truly conquer the sport's grandest stages. From the very first serve on the green, windswept courts of Eastbourne, Eala exuded confidence and composure that belied her age. Facing Varvara Gracheva, a formidable and experienced opponent, she entered the semi-final knowing the odds were stacked against her. But if we've learned anything from Alex's journey, it's that she thrives when the pressure is highest. The match began with both players trading heavy baseline rallies, testing each other's defenses. Gracheva's precision and deep returns forced Eala to stay mobile and creative. But Eala, known for her fearless left-handed play and variety in shot selection, countered with angles that disrupted Gracheva's rhythm. At 4-4 in the opening set, tension filled the stadium. Eala dug deep, fending off two break points with unreturnable serves before producing a signature forehand cross-court winner to take the advantage. That shot, bold, beautiful, and decisive, set the tone. She broke Gracheva in the very next game and clinched the set 7-5, sending Filipino fans into a frenzy both courtside and online. But champions don't crumble, they respond. And Gracheva did exactly that. In the second set, she came out swinging, using her experience to exploit Eala's brief dip in rhythm. The French-Russian player dominated early rallies, breaking Eala twice en route to a 6-2 set. The match was tied, the air was thick with anticipation, and the crowd could sense a classic in the making. When the deciding set began, it was Eala who rose to the occasion. Her body language told a story of belief. Chest lifted, eyes locked, every step filled with intent. Both players held serve in the early games, refusing to yield an inch. But Eala began to adjust, shortening rallies and pulling Gracheva forward with clever drop shots. At 3-3, the pivotal moment came. A 14-shot rally ended with Eala firing a backhand winner down the line, earning her the crucial break. The audience erupted. Even neutral fans began to sense they were witnessing history. Eala then held serve for 5-3 and prepared to close out the match. The final game wasn't without drama. Gracheva saved one match point with an ace, but on the second, Eala unleashed another fearless forehand winner, sealing the match 7-5, 2-6, 6-3. Her arms went up, a mix of disbelief and triumph washing over her face. Another step, another record, another headline for the Philippines. This victory made Eala the first Filipina in history to reach a WTA turf final on grass, and the youngest player to do so at Eastbourne in over 40 years. A feat that cements her as one of the brightest young stars on the WTA circuit. It's also symbolic, a Filipino athlete breaking through in one of the world's most exclusive tennis traditions, where grass-court mastery has long been dominated by Europeans and Americans. Eala's journey to the final is more than athletic achievement. It's a story of cultural pride and representation on a world stage. Her journey through Eastbourne has been nothing short of magical. She started as an underdog, drawing tough opponents in every round. Yet, round after round, she found a way to win. Her combination of lefty spin, tactical maturity, and fierce composure under pressure left commentators raving and fans inspired. In post-match interviews, Eala was humble yet radiant. "I just wanted to fight for every point," she said with her signature smile. "It's been an incredible week. I'm learning so much, and I'm just happy to represent my country at this level." That humility is one of her most endearing traits. She wins with class and loses with grace. And today, she's winning hearts just as much as matches. As she heads into the Eastbourne final, her next opponent is none other than Maya Joint, another rising star known for her fearless aggression. It's a battle between two young talents with everything to gain and nothing to fear. Analysts predict a match full of fire and finesse, joints power versus Eala's creativity, both players chasing their first WTA title. And the backdrop? The pristine lawns of Eastbourne, where legends like Martina Navratilova, Caroline Wozniacki, and Serena Williams once reigned supreme. If Eala can pull off the victory, it would not only give her a maiden WTA singles title but also propel her into the global tennis elite. It would likely catapult her world ranking into the top 50, an extraordinary rise for a teenager from the Philippines. But even if she doesn't lift the trophy, she's already won something greater: belief, visibility, and the admiration of millions who now see in her a symbol of what's possible. Eala's rise isn't overnight. It's built on years of sacrifice and discipline. Born in 2005 in Manila, she trained under the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, balancing academics with a rigorous professional schedule. She was a junior Grand Slam doubles champion before turning pro and quickly made waves in ITF and Challenger tournaments. Each milestone, from her first pro title in Thailand to this Eastbourne run, has been a brick laid carefully in her journey toward greatness. Her game, too, has matured. Once reliant on power and pace, she now adds patience, precision, and strategy to her arsenal, hallmarks of a true contender. And she carries her nation with her. Every swing of her racket echoes with the cheers of a country that rarely sees itself represented in global tennis. Her presence on center court is a reminder that talent knows no borders and that dreams, when fueled by relentless work, can transcend geography. Eala's breakthrough also reignites the conversation about the future of Asian tennis. After Li Na's historic Grand Slam victories, the region has produced a new wave of players eager to make their mark. Eala stands at the forefront of this movement, blending youthful confidence with a grounded, global mindset. Tennis insiders have long noted her mental strength as her greatest asset. She thrives in adversity, doesn't flinch under spotlight, and stays composed in clutch moments, traits that separate stars from supernovas. And now, as she stands one match away from her first ever WTA title, the world watches. The crowd in Eastbourne has already adopted her as a fan favorite. Her smile, her grit, her refusal to back down, they've made her a sensation not just in Asia, but across continents. If she wins, she won't just make history. She'll ignite a revolution. A new wave of Filipino athletes could rise in her wake, inspired to believe that global greatness is within reach. Even her social media has exploded, with messages pouring in from fellow athletes, celebrities, and fans across the Philippines. The phrase "proudly Pinoy" has trended all week, underscoring how deeply her success resonates with her homeland. As the sun sets on the coastal town of Eastbourne, one thing is clear: Eala's story is far from over. Whether she lifts the trophy or not, this chapter marks a turning point for her career, for Philippine tennis, and for every young dreamer watching her with hope in their eyes. She's no longer just the future of tennis, she's the present, making her mark one powerful serve and fearless forehand at a time. So, as she prepares for the final showdown, the world will tune in, united by one question: can the Filipina phenom finish the fairy tale? No matter the outcome, she's already redefined what's possible for athletes from nations rarely seen in the WTA spotlight. And in doing so, Eala has become more than a player. She's a symbol of possibility, perseverance, and pride.